sector. Today, the National Public Health Institute of Liberia and the National Wash Commission will enter into an MOU is relative to the provision of water and sanitation and hygiene services, including the issuance of relevant certificates. And so the Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, Honorable Jean Adama Macaulay, and the CEO, the Chairman of the Wash Commission, Ambassador Bobby Whitfield, will pen their signature to this very all-important MOU. So distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the Folk Estate, we're now going to our program. And the Memorandum of Understanding on interagency collaboration relative to the provision of water, sanitation, and hygiene services, including issuance of relevant certificate. September 1st, 2021, today. So we now ask the volunteer to just give us an opening prayer. I'm sure that the chair is a man of God, or who can shut up Bible. Please.
Let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this all important exercise that we are allowed to engage in. We pray as we go through this exercise, may you be the lead, that everything we be discussing or put into writing, may it be fruitful and in the best interest of the great people. We bless you and we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you for that brief prayer. And so we'll now turn to the Deputy Director of the Division of Occupational Health at MPhil, Mr. Amos Bori, who will do for us a welcome remark and overview of this ceremony. Mr. Bori.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable DG, Madam Jane Macaulay, Honorable CEO, Chairman of the National Wash Commission, Dr. Julius Godaginen, Deputy Director General of Technical Services, the Honorable Executive Director Salia Kamara of the Wash Commission, and other colleagues. I'd like to say it's a pleasure to have been assigned by my boss to welcome all of you to this very important occasion. This is a milestone achievement in the history of WASH in Liberia. As you all will see unfolding the moment as we sit here, the National Water Sanitation and Hygiene Commission, which is a newly established agency of government, likewise the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, also a newly established agency of government, have mustered the courage to enter into a collaboration. This is something that is worth noting. So, as you are here, we want to wholeheartedly welcome you to MPhil. I will go to the overview. Today's event is going to look at how the two agencies will collaborate in the coming years. There has been collaboration in time past, but this is it's good to always cement, the relationship through formal process, and that is what we are about to see. This formal sign of MOU between MPhil and that of the WASH Commission is going to enhance the collaboration in areas of water testing, in terms of wash services provision, both in communities and that of health facility and other public institutions, as well as the issuing of public health related certificate, which is of interest, to the National Public Health Institute. So, not to waste much of your time, we'd like to thank all of you for showing up, and I respectfully submit that MPhil is wholeheartedly pleased to get the commission come over to sign this important document at the edifice or at the offices of the National Public Health Institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's give Mr. Bori a hand clap. Okay, so we'll go straight to business. That will be the signing ceremony and exchange of the MOU.
Okay,
You can share it. No, not that one.
Okay, the other pages.
Other
yeah.
pages.
See this, you scan that, that's it.
Yeah. We do the comments, yeah. Should we just do the comments at this time?
No, no, yeah, it's stated like it. Okay, so, okay, we see that. Thank you very much. Okay, now that we've signed this MOU, all partners are on obligation to respect the terms and conditions of MOU. So we now turn the floor over to the CEO and Chief Executive Officer of the National Watch Commission. National Watch Commission, Ambassador Bobby Woodfield for a remark.
Thank you very much, and I would like to thank our colleagues in the media. I want to also thank our citizens all across this great nation. I want to bring you, a warm greeting, my colleague, counterpart here at the NCO, the Director General, who's been leading such a very important, critical entity in our nation history. Thanks for the great job you are doing here. I also, even though I'm part of the team, but I see the number of corona infection coming down gradually. I want to say, as a deputy incident manager, your work is really resonating. So thanks to NCO and the ministry and all those involved. But most important, thank to His Excellency the President for providing overall leadership. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my team from the Watch Commission. As you can see, my Executive Director, Mr. Salia Kamara, my Director of Technical Services, Mr. Prince Kripla, and I'm here with a few of my office staff, George Bema and Jala Baba. We are here on a very important visit this morning at the NCO. This is now our first time here. We've been working very collaboratively together for the past years since the establishment of the Watch Commission. And some couple of months ago, we thought of, look, it is about time we formalize some of our operational activities. And to do that, it will come through a memorandum of understanding. So the Director General and myself, we, gave clear instruction to our technical teams to work on the term of understanding, the memorandum of agreement, what we should, the perimeters we should be working on. And after a couple of months, the documents have gone back and forth on several occasions. Our legal guys have seen it, our technical guys have reviewed it, and we as head of entities, we have looked at it, and it is now time to sign this very important breakthrough in the watch sector of Liberia. As you may be aware, the Watch Commission was established to provide overall leadership to the watch sector, as well as, most importantly, regulate the watch sector. But you cannot do that in the absence of key players. You must work in partnership. And the role the NCO have got to play in the sector is very crucial in achieving results. As such, the NCO is a strategic partner to the watch sector of Liberia from the side of government. So we have to, work in a way that we get the necessary results. This exercise today is a win-win for all stakeholders involved. I will repeat that. This exercise today is a win-win for all stakeholders involved. Win for the producers, the water companies, given the fact that there are so many of you producing water where government, services and, our partners cannot reach. The water producers are there, providing water, even though the water they are producing is so on the market. and it's done by our people, but it is also solving critical, important problems in our society. So we cannot underestimate or dismiss their contribution to the nation's development. Without their service, without their products, the water situation would be really far exaggerated. So we recognize that and want to work with them in a productive way. But we know there are so many of them, and a win situation for them would mean that this exercise of periodic or routine water quality testing by the infield, as agreed upon by the two entities, will mean that those with the best quality, those whose water quality meet the standard we have set in Liberia and international WHO standard, are going to stay on the market. Their water going to continue to be sold on the Liberian market. So and those with the quality not meeting the standard, we will recall the water and we'll work with them, infill and Wash Commission and other partners will work with them to ensure we can improve their water quality to continue to be on the market. But in that direction, it means we are promoting competition within the water service provider business. Another win will be for the consumer. The consumer, our population can rest assured that by this exercise, the government under the leadership of His Excellency Dr. George Manawia have got their back through a dedicated entity executing their responsibility without fear or favor. That is the infield testing the water quality that is being provided to our people to consume. And this test will be done, like I said, without fear or favor or compromising the integrity of this great institution infield. The result will be sent to the Wash Commission, and the Wash Commission will issue the final result. And this is going to go on periodically, either quarterly, and that will be done, through the collaborative working relationship that we are signing here today. You're going to see the infield technicians out there collecting water sample, bringing it to the lab, testing it, and sending the result to the Wash Commission, and we are releasing it. And with that certificate, you can sell the water on the market. So our population now can rest assured that when you are consuming water from a water producer, that water is safe. The government have actually put a stamp on it and issued a certificate and telling you the water is safe. So this is a win solution for the consumer. A win solution for government means that once we issue the certificate with tested result, it helps us to raise much needed revenue too for government so that we can improve in other areas of government service provision. So it's a win-win solution for every one of us involved, and I want to say a very big thank you to the team that worked on this MOU, to my counterpart here, the Director General of the National Public Health Institute, and we are able to come together to demonstrate interagency collaboration at its peak. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, CEO Dr. Whitfield. We'll now turn the floor over to the Honorable J.A. Macaulay, Director General of the National Public Institute of Liberia.
Thank you to all. Ambassador Whitfield, I welcome the Wash Commissions and the Wash Commission colleagues that are in the room today. My Deputy Director General for Technical Services, my other colleagues that are here. Mr. Amos Bori, I want to say a special thank you to the Division of Environmental and Occupational Services. That division have really led the signing of this memorandum of understanding and really the details and outline that goes into this document. Amos have led that along with the Wash Commission colleagues, so I would like to say thank you for that. This is a very important mark today. There are several agencies or institutions of government that might have some functions that are very similar. And most of the time when one government agency announces that they are going to be maybe monitoring or evaluating something, it turns out to be maybe some form of media hustle. So really looking at the best interest of our people and putting the Liberian people first, we have sat with the Wash Commissions and really looking at those functions that are similar and seeing how we can still work together effectively and yet still serve the Liberian people in understanding. So with that, we have decided that one of us will be the operational arm, whereas one of us will be the regulatory arm. So NFIL is really the operations arm here in terms of water quality and sanitation, where Wash Commission is the regulatory body for that. So we are very excited about that. There are other agencies that we are hoping that in the near future will be able to sit to the table and sign similar memorandum of understanding to really get our work done. And all of this really it's really to show reliability in like the water testing, water quality, the water that comes, to Liberian people on the market. We want to make sure that when you're purchasing water for whatever purpose, or even the drinking water that you're drinking from the wells and from the hand pumps, they are safe and they're reliable because they have been tested, meeting all of the qualities for international water testing standards. So with that, we'd like to say a big thank you here today. We're excited for this collaboration, and I know it's going to yield, fruitful good fruits for the Liberian people, because they can rest assured that the water that will be coming to them in the bags, the water that will be coming to them in the bottles, the water, the hand pump water, the well water will be safe for consumption. So Bobby and your team, I would like to say thank you. I would like to say thank you to the Enfield team, for us embarking on this joining, and I think it's going to be a fruitful one, and I look forward to us really bringing quality water and ensuring quality water and sanitation services to the people of Liberia. Thank you.
Okay, the MOU has been signed, so we look forward to smooth implementation of the MOU. So at this stage, we will allow the technician, the two architects along with the council to set up group photo.
First, welcome again to our videos. Here are the National Public Institute of Liberia in collaboration with the Watch Managers of Intelligence relevant certificate as they obtains to work on serve as an administrator, which is to be served as an administrator as the Watch Commission serve as a regulator. So we are just doing this is what we're going to do in life as we bring more details.
I'm the lead photographer of this show.
And we see the flashback today.